What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. It's another beautiful day. Thank God. Um, Getting into this episode of Y&R, Billy has lost his mind as usual. I can understand being in the media industry, you have to cover stories and stuff like that. But him wanting to cover this Adam story, Adam being on the run, I'm glad Lily shut that down. Like, I am so happy Lily shut it down because we all know why Billy wanted to run that story. He wanted it because he wants more revenge on Adam, and I'm kind of getting tired of it. Like, I understand Billy's disdain for Adam. I get it. He killed Billy's child. You know what I mean? But Billy needs to understand, and what he finally needs to realize for once is that obviously it was an accident. Adam didn't do it on purpose. Was Adam messed up for covering it up after the fact? Yes, he was. He very much so was. And I understand that every time Chloe and Billy see Adam, they think of their daughter. You know what I mean? Because he's walking around scot free, living his life, and their daughter can't. I understand that. But it's not like he mowed her down and just murdered her. It was an accidental hit and run. You know what I mean? He did not mean to kill that girl. And it's like he's repented and repented, and I'm pretty sure he's going to keep repenting. But at some point, you have to just move on. And Billy just continuously tries to get revenge on Adam every 5 seconds. It's annoying, and he's using this company to do it. Um, and that's why I'm just happy Lily is shutting it down. Out of all the stories that they can cover, why cover this specific story? You know what I mean? Like, I understand it's a big story, but there's other big stories out there that don't involve Adam. You know, um, and then he's sitting there coming at Lily because she doesn't want to take the partnership and trying to buy Ashland Locke's media company, and partnering up with Newman Enterprises. I don't blame Lily for not wanting to partner up with Newman. Why would she want to partner up with Victoria? She knows that Victoria's playing a game. Victoria's trying to get Billy back. She knows that. Lily's not stupid. And Victoria's very snarky. She's, conniving, manipulative. Why would Lily want to partner with her? She doesn't trust Victoria. And I wouldn't partner with somebody I don't trust. And besides, they are running a pretty good company at Chancecom. Why not focus on the assets that they already have? Why try to buy this media company and then partner with Vicky? It just doesn't make sense. And Billy is doing this because it's all about Adam for him. That's really what this is about. Beating Victor, beating Adam. Everything is about the Newmans for him. You know what I mean? And it's like this obsession is going to ruin Billy. It's going to be his downfall ultimately. And when he went to Jack for advice about what to do, I'm glad Jack basically told him, I'm not even going to give you no advice because in your heart, you know what the best option is. You know what to do. And I'm pretty sure Jack is sick of talking to Billy about this foolishness. Like, Jack has been battling Victor for years. And you know what Jack finally did? He finally let go of that tired ass Victor versus Jack feud. He let it go. If Jack wasn't the one to let it go, that feud between him and Victor, it would still be going. They would still be going after each other right now. But they haven't went after each other for some time now because Jack is not going to continue to play the game because it's going to lead you to a road called nowhere. It's going to lead you down that nowhere road. That's all it's going to do. Look how many times Victor and Jack have gone up against each other. And where has it gotten them? Nowhere. But everybody else in the families, between the two families, have been caught in the middle every time. So Jack chose to let that shit go. Billy needs to do the same thing. And I get it, it wouldn't be daytime drama without the drama, but it's like y'all could find different drama to do other than Billy versus Adam for the umpteenth time. There's other people in that town for them to mix it up with. And I'm glad, Jack wasn't getting involved in it. Jack basically told him, you know what to do. I'm not going to waste my breath. I'm not going to continuously give you advice on something you know. Um, so ultimately, Billy made the smart choice and told Victoria that he's not going to partner with her. And of course, Victoria, being just like her daddy, want to be manipulative and sit there and try to stir the pot, talking about some, oh, who's running that company, you or Lily? Like, Victoria is the worst. Like, she is the absolute worst because all this time, I think it's a matter of jealousy with her. She's jealous because Billy has finally turned into something or someone that she wanted him to be. And he's done that with Lily, not with her. That's where the jealousy is coming from. And that's why she wants him back. But what she also doesn't realize She's enabling that old behavior of his by goading him into partnering with her just so they could beat Adam and Victor. You are enabling the bullshit that you once despised. Victoria couldn't stand the old Billy. She didn't like the way Billy was, a gambler and all that stuff. She didn't like that. But by you doing what you're doing, you're enabling him to go back to that life. Lily, I feel like is good for him, but I also feel like Lily is going to get to a breaking point with him because he's already showing signs of going back to that. And Lily's not going to tolerate that, especially all the bullshit she had to tolerate with Kane. She's not going to tolerate that with Billy. Billy is pressing his luck at this point. Like, he needs to run that company above board. Run it on the up and up. And stop this petty vengeance that he has for Victor and Adam. Like, shut it down. If Victor and Adam come for him, then I say go ahead and come for them back. But beyond that, I wouldn't go looking for trouble where there isn't any. That's just setting yourself up for failure, honestly. So I'm glad he made that choice, and Lily checked him on it. I think Lily's a good influence on him, and I think she's a very good partner for him, business and personal. It's checks and balances, and Billy needs to understand that. So anyway, moving on from that, Chloe finally realizes that she should have never got herself involved in this mess with Chelsea. I understand Chelsea's pissed with Adam and she wants revenge and stuff because she feels humiliated by him and the fact that she was in this situation to begin with, her being sick and stuff. She's in this situation because of Adam. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand her need for vengeance. I get it. But I feel like she's taking it way too far. Her poisoning Ray or getting Chloe to do it or whatever, that's serious business. You know what I'm saying? Because, Adam can go to prison for that for a long time. Hell, probably the rest of his life. That's a huge thing that she's doing, and Chloe is realizing that. Because Chloe knows Adam too. She knows him well enough. Chelsea's being... she's underestimating Adam. And that's crazy because Chelsea has known Adam for years now. So for her to underestimate him this way, like, she's sitting there thinking that, oh, he's far away, he's out the country by now. Chloe was like, hell no, he not. Chloe not stupid. She knows how Adam move. She know he's somewhere lurking, close by, waiting, plotting, and that's exactly what he's doing. That's exactly what Adam doing. Chelsea's being very stupid right now. She's playing a dangerous game. She keeps underestimating this man. Like, oh, he's this, he's that, he's away. No. And Chloe's scared as shit because she knows that if they get caught, Adam's going to want vengeance. He's going to do something to them, or they're going to go to prison for the rest of their life. And she cannot risk that right now. Chloe, that's why I say Chloe should have never got involved, because she just had a baby. She has 2 small children at home and a husband. To me, this wasn't worth it. She should have pulled out of this. She should have never agreed to this shit. That was just asinine on her part. Like, she wasn't thinking about her family getting involved in this nonsense. Like, she should have never got involved in this one. So now Chloe feels that they need to, find Adam and take care of Adam, do what they got to do with him before he takes care of them, basically. Yeah, well, that's a smart plan. It's a smart way to go, because you better do something, because Adam's getting close. I definitely can see Sharon helping Adam. Like, Sharon didn't want to at first. Like, she's contemplating whether or not she's going to help him, because she doesn't believe his claim that, Chelsea's setting him up or whatever. I'm like, yeah, she is. Like, she's definitely setting him up. So, of course, Adam wants to set Chelsea up to prove that she's faking her illness, that she's better, she's fine, and that she's framing him. I really normally would not want Sharon around Adam, but, she's his only hope at this point. But romantic-wise, I would not want to see Sharon back with Adam. I think that ship has sailed, honestly. Because Sharon has been working on herself. She's moving in a different direction. I don't really see her and Adam. Plus, that whole kidnapping her daughter mess when she was a baby, I really don't see that happening. Because I don't see Faith warming up to Adam like that. I really don't. Maybe she can, but I don't see it anytime soon. I'm pretty sure she's grateful for him helping her, saving her life, but it still doesn't negate everything that he's done over the years. You know what I mean? Hell, she was bullied because of some of the shenanigans he's pulled, you know? So I don't really see that working. But honestly, I don't really see Sharon and Ray working either because there's no chemistry, there's no spark in that marriage. There never was. There just never was. And I don't know why Ray is so clueless to see it. Um, but I definitely see Sharon helping him. Like she's contemplating it, but Sharon's definitely gonna help Adam, most definitely. She has this pull to him. He's basically her kryptonite. You know what I mean? Like, definitely. So anyway, moving on from that. You could tell Lauren was totally disappointed in Sally. Like Lauren tried to give Sally the benefit of the doubt about this whole Summer situation. I mean, Lauren and Jack both knew Sally was ambitious. They knew Sally wanted Summer's job. They just didn't know to what extent she would go to get it. And Lauren, was basically threatening to call Bill Spencer and Eric Forster in LA and find out their history with Sally. Like, what is she trying to hide? Um, and Lauren is just fed up with it. And of course, Sally's trying to blame Summer for all of this. This is why I feel Phyllis should have stayed out of this because she just basically threw gasoline on the fire, is what Phyllis did. By Phyllis interfering and going around trying to talk to Lauren and talk to Jack and make moves, um, because now Sally thinks that Summer is responsible for that, and she wasn't. This was all Phyllis is doing. So now the war is about to start, all thanks to stupid Phyllis. She should have stayed out of it, like I've been saying, because now you done started some shit um, that didn't need to be started. You know, like Phyllis definitely should have stayed out of this, like no question about it. Her daughter is more than capable of handling herself. I just find it stupid that she involved herself. Like that was just dumb because now Sally's gonna be coming for Summer even harder now. There ain't no telling what Sally gonna do next. Um, so anyway, hopefully, Summer can handle it, which I think she can because Summer is her mother's daughter and she's a Newman. So she has resources and the smarts to, go toe to toe with Sally. So hopefully she can handle that. So anyway, moving on from that. Ashlyn Locke is not playing no games. Like no games. And I'm glad that Kyle was smart enough to see it. When he kept asking Kyle, did he sleep with Tara? Kyle laughed it off, and Ashlyn was like, "Oh, you passed my test. That's what I wanted to see you do. Laugh it off or whatever, and yada yada yada." Kyle's not dumb. Kyle knew that this is not over, and that Ashlyn was still gonna come for him, and that's exactly what Ashlyn Locke is doing. He's making phone calls, trying to find out where Jabot is vulnerable. So he's definitely coming for Jabot. He's gonna try to snatch that company up. I don't see how he could, because as far as I know, Jabot is a private company, so I don't see how he could do that. But he's definitely gonna try to fuck with their company. Um, but hopefully Kyle can stand tall and go toe to toe with Ashton Locke. Do I think Kyle has it in him? I don't know. I mean, it was very astute on his part to realize that this ain't over, because anybody else would have been like, oh, this is done, this is over. But no, it's not. And I'm glad Kyle realized that. Now he needs to come up with a game plan to shut this down and do it quickly. And even Jack can see that, this is going to be a problem. And Jack may have to step in as co-CEO. They're definitely going to have to, handle business. Because now they got to plot their next move. They need to figure out what Ashlyn's up to, how he's going to hit them next. Like, because they know this is about to be a war. This is Jack and Kyle got a war in their hand, and I hope they're ready to deal with Ashlyn Locke because he seemed like he don't play no games. But this was a decent episode. I enjoyed it for the most part. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about it, and I will see y'all all later. Have a good day. Peace.